I had a babysitter who pretended he was dead. He just was laying sprawled on the floor. 8-year-old me and my 6-year-old brother were both in hysterics before he got up and yelled, "Gotcha!" And then my brother and I cried until our parents got home 3 hours later. I had a female babysitter who would take me into the bathroom. She would sit on the toilet with her pants/underwear off and have me pee into the toilet bowl between her legs. She would ask me to hit her hairy spot every once in a while. I'm male and was about 8 years old at the time. I remember thinking that it was pretty awesome. My neighbor made me wear a leash. Her kid was out of control, and we had to go to the grocery store. She pulled a leash out of her purse and hooked a Velcro wristband around his arm. Before I had a chance to make fun of him, she pulled out another one and hooked it to me. I walked around patiently, hoping to be released on good behavior, but no luck. Also, the rule in her car was hands under the seat belt, which was terribly uncomfortable and dangerous too. I was like 6 years old, and our family had gotten a Nintendo Entertainment System. I basically only played a couple of games, nothing My babysitter was my cousin, and she would kind of let me do whatever while she watched Maury. This was the 90s. I would do things like keep condiments straight, because I figured since they were so good on food they'd be good by themselves. I remember eating a spoonful of salt, a few spoons of butter, and about 1/5 of a jar of mayo. Then my stomach hurt, so I took a nap on the welcome mat. In other aspects, she was awesome. She once made Rice Krispie treats and woke me up for some at 11 at night so I wouldn't miss out. She was in high school, and I was in elementary school. She would watch me and my younger sister most days after school before my parents would come home. She was all right to us. I remember she was very lazy. She would sleep on the couch for hours while we would play around the house or neighborhood. What made her terrible is she started stealing from us. She found my dad's checkbook and forged some checks. My dad is in finance and always balances the checkbook, and it was obvious that money was missing. He got in touch with the bank and found out that it was her. Also, my parents would hold on to my and my sister's cash that wasn't in the bank, like maybe $120 total, and that mysteriously went missing, but they couldn't prove she took it. My parents didn't call the police because they didn't want to ruin her life, and also, her parents were very nice. They paid back the money she took, and I never spoke to her again. I wonder if she ever thinks about how much she betrayed our trust. A babysitter's son tried to molest my sister when she was about 5 or 6. He was around 12. He kept trying to take her into his room to play games, and he told my brother and I to stay out. The kid was kind of a freak, so I said absolutely not, and I wouldn't let my sister leave my side. My older brother and I told my mom, and we stopped going there. Then my brother told the sitter's kid that I was the one who told, so the kid would always flip me off and threaten to kill me when he saw me at school, but he never actually did anything.